I just feel like we have to talk about the trans weightlifter thing. It's one of those things that everyone talked about. And blah, blah, blah. It's top
I just like to make
but
one.
I just want you to. I want you to tell me. I want a prediction. That's what
So I was literally. That's what I was going to say. I'm going to make a contrarian prediction.
Okay.
Not going to get a medal.
You think so?
Yeah. Not going to be in the top 3.
Okay, so this is the question. I mean, obviously, I told you I have no stance on this other than it's funny.
I mean, look. I've never watched weightlifting in the Olympics ever in my life. I'm going
I used to watch strongman competitions.
Strongman I used to watch. I've never watched weightlifting.
Dude, the big balls and stuff.
Dude, I've never I'm going to have a viewing party for this. I am watching this competition.
We have to,
dude. I am fucking 100%
so
watching this.
You're right. We should do a viewing party of... Dude,
I'm watching. Like, the thing is, I'm watching this.
Yeah,
There's
me
no
too.
question. If they're in like... gets past the qualifying. I don't know how weightlifting works, if there's a qualifying and then like a whatever medaling round. But if this person is in the medal round, I'm watching it.
Okay.
Because if they win, it'll be fucking insane. It'll regardless of what happens. And then if it doesn't, it'll be like the ultimate like you'll feel good story where you're like, look, it's great for these women. Like they actually like took down this like Goliath type whatever.
Wow.
The women are David in this scenario, also a dude.
Yeah, David and Goliath, like, and they're like, "Oh, you're saying that he's the woman's a trans woman's a Goliath?" Like, no, obviously she's David, a dude.
Yeah, dude.
So, but do you think? Okay, so basically, if they do really good, then they'll get all the sponsors. The only reason why there's not more trans women is because there's not really a lot of money in it.
No.
Right? Like because it is that thing where it's like, well, they'll win all the events and maybe, but it's like, who cares? Because like no one gives a shit.
First off, this person is not going to be some sort of hero. They're going to be a hero to a tiny portion of people.
No, but hero or no hero.
Yeah.
When in the subway again, there was a huge Gillette ad of this trans athlete, right?
Yeah.
That person got $2 million.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So my point is, it's not about hero or not. It's about, is there money in doing this? Like if you were a fucking, let's say you're kind of gay and then you're in,
I'm listening.
and you're in like, you just couldn't make quite the NHL. Mm-hmm. And if you go trans and fucking compete in that league, you can now get a $2 million. Like if those are pouring out,
of course.
The last 3 people that did this got a $5 million Nike contract. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden now, it starts to make a little more sense for people. Yeah. Whereas right now you go, what? I become this big thing on the internet, but am I getting rich off it?
I mean, I will say this too, because a lot of people like make this point, but like, I don't believe anybody is becoming trans to do sports. Like they're not like not a trans.
Not for free.
No, but I'm saying I don't think there's anybody who's legitimately.
I don't think so either right now.
Like, no,
but my point
who's going on like the testosterone or the hormone replacement therapy, all that stuff, and they're doing it just to win a fucking.
I don't think anyone's doing that
powerlifting thing.
But they might. If there's a $5 million paycheck,
I don't think so because I don't.
This is a country full of scam artists.
Well, this chick's from New Zealand. First off, 2, I'm like, if she wins, I think it's not going to be well received because it's going to prove a lot of the fucking like reasonable people correct. Like, I think she's better off if she loses. Like in terms of getting sort of endorsements, because then she'll be like, not
this is fair.
They'll be like, see, this is fair. She's just like living her truth, whatever. Like it's not so bad. Like you're all no advantage. No advantage. You're all blowing this out of proportion. Like she didn't take anybody's medals. She didn't like none of that, right? Like she was better than everybody else on New Zealand, but that still wasn't good enough to win a medal. Get over yourself.
How are other countries like if you're, Russia or China or whatever? They must think this stuff's wild right now.
No, dude. The fucking one of the most famous Olympic things was so when. After World War II, Germany split up into 2 countries. There was East Germany and West Germany.
Yeah.
Right? And East Germany was Soviet controlled, I believe. And East Germany had this crazy fucking because like the Russians cheated everything.
Yeah.
And so they were like that. So it's like I think the 84 Olympics, all the East German women looked like men because they were all jacked up on all this crazy shit. And they won so many fucking medals because they were all in like testosterone.
Yeah, that's a different thing though.
I mean, it's sure. Well, no, not really. It's like if you go fucking trans female to male, you go on all this testosterone.
No. But my point is, there's a difference between doing this like for a culturally, socially acceptable reason.
Oh, you're saying for that.
And doing this because you're cheating, like, and they know they're.
Yeah.
None of those girls are like, I'm a man. They're all like, we're cheating.
We're cheating. Yeah. But they look.
That's a different thing.
Yeah. But they all like look like men.
Well, but every, Iran doesn't think this shit. And the world has to, obviously in the last 10 years in America, or 5 years, or however quickly it happened, everything's flip-flopped and we have all these, super aggressive ideas on all this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Nothing's changed in a lot of those places.
No.
So most of those places, think about here, half the country's like, we don't think that, a guy should be able to transition and go in the women's sports. Imagine being in China and they go, what? Yeah. The Olympics are allowing what? Like, aren't these people having more of a conniption than fucking Tucker Carlson?
I think the Chinese thing would straight up be like, we will destroy them at all costs. Like, a lot of them, they're just like, fine.
This is what, yeah.
Yeah, bring it. They're all just like, bring it with your fucking bullshit Western nonsense.
Well, Chinese have had a propensity to cheat in the Olympics too. A lot of they would do. The oldest thing in the book was the age cheats.
Yeah, the age. Yeah.
They used to. You wouldn't know how old these were. I think they even used to do some of the guy and the girls too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because with those haircuts, who knows? Who knows what you're getting?
So they used to do some of that kind of shit too.